In the world of Hollywood movies and streaming, filmmakers utilize visualization supervisors to help them realize their vision. Now I'm going to challenge them to create a scene from scratch in just 5 days to give an inside look at how this process comes to life. We'll be pitting artists against one another in a duel of cinematic scene design. I'm Marcus Ristich, and this is Artist versus Deadline. Wait, I'm going to do one more.
That was good.
You really like that one?
That was good.
Welcome to Artist vs. Deadline. Two of the world's best visualization superstars are going to go head to head in a creative challenge the world has never seen.
My name is Paul Kuntz. I am a previous supervisor at the third floor. I've worked on video games and movies, some of which have not come out, so I guess you'll have to just take my word on it.
Hi, I'm Todd Constantine. I'm a visualization supervisor at the third floor. Worked on Solo, the Jumanji movies, San Andreas, Hercules, Rampage. It's just a huge range of stuff.
Why should we root for you to win this competition?
Why should you root for me to win this competition? I mean, everyone loves an underdog, right? The dinosaur over here has had multiple years of experience over me, but I have something he doesn't have, talent, raw, untouched talent. When it was first introduced, the idea of Artist versus Deadline, my very first thought was like, please don't let it be against Todd.
Todd, what makes you unique as a supervisor?
I would say, I don't know, my enthusiasm. My enthusiasm? I could have said my years of experience, my endless animation talent, my extra tallness, my enthusiasm. Stupid. I supervised this guy at one point.
He did. And then I had him back on my team. Man,
That's right, and he supervised me.
and it was just like dog shit after.
In order to challenge the supervisors, each will have to pick at random a scene and an action. Then both supervisors will have to do their unique take on that visualization.
All right, what do we got? Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Ooh, what you get? What you get? What you get? Food delivery gone wrong.
Oh, that could be fun. Oh, what do we got here? Diffusing a bomb. While delivering
I do like
food.
that. That's fun.
Yeah.
A little tension.
I could see that.
You know?
That's some good conflict.
Get the ticking clock.
Here's your sushi /
Oh, you picked the wrong roll.
I'm too old for
What
this
roll
shit.
do I pick? The green roll or the yellow roll?
That's right.
Yeah.
Now that the supervisors have their scene and their action, they're going to have to choose an environment. One that we'll download from our friends at Kitbash. But they can't both have the same one, so one of them will have to go first.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yes, dude. What do we got up here? We got Warfare, Shogun.
Cyber District and Medieval Market.
I think I'm gonna go Cyber District.
Of course you would.
Of course.
Todd knows how much I love sci-fi. That's my genre, that's my jam. He knows I love cyberpunk, so I guarantee he picked that one literally just so I couldn't get it.
Yeah, I did that.
We have one more surprise for each supervisor, because behind each environment, there's a hidden, specific genre of filmmaking that the soup will have to use to make their scene.
Cyber.
Okay, now we're gonna get the genre that comes with it. 2000s shaky cam espionage. A little green grass action.
Woohoo! All right. I'm glad
That's right up my alley.
That is.
I can do that. I can do that.
That's got Todd written all over it. All right.
right. All right, you're up.
Back to the options. Let's see. We're gonna go Shogun, right?
Sounds good, man.
I mean,
Food delivery gone wrong, and Shogun is gonna be good.
all right. So my hyper-specific genre is. Damn it!
Go ahead.
I hate you so much. 1960s spaghetti western. I mean, I like spaghetti.
The 1960s spaghetti western is going to be way more cinematic as far as vistas and you know, it slows down. There's like standoffs possibly, so you kind of have a good leg up in the like defuse a bomb situation, which is cool.
Amp up the tension.
Mine's going to be in the Born Identity fair of shaky cam, so you might not be able to see what's happening.
I mean, you love to shake a can.
That is very true. You'll be more tense. Mine will be more action.
I don't know about you, but I feel like maybe we get up, do a little brainstorming.
I definitely need to do that.
I could go for a classic Todd brainstorm, except for I'm just gonna steal your ideas.
All right, perfect.
It's gonna be great. Let's go.
All the elements have been chosen, and that means the clock starts now. let's head over to see what the whiteboards are doing? I said, what? Let's go see what our supervisors are brainstorming and head over to the whiteboard.
Typically, you want to start off thinking of the environment, thinking of establishing shots, introducing your characters, and then quickly trying to get into sort of the stakes.
Sorry, is that how you spell spaghetti?
Who knows?
I know that supervisors get a little nervous when they're given 1 week with the team to do a sequence, but this is 1 week to do a sequence by themselves.
Let's talk about the fact that Paul doesn't know how to spell spaghetti.
There's no bad ideas, unless they're Todd's.
Anytime I'm ever given a sequence to make, and it's no different for this one, it's kind of daunting. You have that blank slate, blank canvas freak out mode for a little bit. But then, we were over there whiteboarding and ideas start to come up. Oh, wait, and you start to get images in your head. Oh, yeah, that could be kind of cool. And so then the excitement, oh, it's going to be fun, kicks in. I'm already imagining sort of how to set up the establishing shot for this cyberpunk area, based on, anime shows that I've seen. An establishing shot is where you want to give a geography lesson to the audience on the environment that you're going to be starting in.
Okay, so for me, my keywords are definitely damsel in distress. I definitely want to create tension in my sequence, so introducing the hero, bringing that tension in as quickly as possible. The idea of a ticking clock just automatically creates tension, and it's something you've seen in countless different films. Ticking clock. Hurry up, Todd.
We have a ticking clock right now.
We have literally a ticking clock for us. Spaghetti Western, not my favorite.
Just try this,
Sketchy. But true professional. So make it work. I know it's gonna be great. We're gonna hit the ground running. We're gonna see the clock ticking down from the very get-go. We're gonna see our damsel in distress, which is gonna be tied to a chair. And then we're gonna, cut to our hero. Pulls out his phone. He sees that his fiance is hungry, so hungry she could die. And she's ordered some dynamite rolls. So he slaps down the helmet and takes off to go do his normal thing.
My plan for this sequence, okay, what happens if the food delivery person is given a bomb that they don't know about? So then I was like, okay, cool. So then there's some hitman or whatever it is that I just picked a pizzeria because, it's got a box that's very, recognizable. So then I have to show that he's putting the bomb in the box and then handing it to said person, and the person drives through town. She gets to the delivery place and is gonna hand over the food, and he opens the box and we see a bomb, and can the delivery person defuse the bomb in time? We'll have to wait and see.
My hope is that Todd will try to do too much, where I'm gonna try to focus on
That is a very
quality over quantity.
That is a very real fear I have for myself.
I know.
Now that our supervisors have planned, let's follow them down to the mocap stage.
Is it time for my close-up, my introduction? I'm the most important of the day, so. Hi, my name is Mia Frampton. I am the Tiny Mike correspondent for Artist vs. Deadline, and this is just the role I was born to play. They are also pretty lucky that they got me so last minute, but. This is Mia Frampton reporting live from the mocap stage with, who do we have here today?
None other than the great underdog, Paul Kuntz.
And what are you wearing? You look fabulous.
I squeezed into this XN suit, so it's our mocap suit here that our technical person back there can get all my motion capture for my upcoming scene.
For decades, animators have brought their ideas to life using motion capture. It allows a supervisor to act out a character leaping in a battle or flying out of an explosion. The more epic the action, the better the mocap.
Should probably be enough. Grab the bag, check the order, and bounce. That works.
And will your character also be sporting a dad bod?
Absolutely. I mean, hashtag dad bods, they're all the rage.
So happy to be here. And we are with Todd, is it?
Todd.
Are you sure?
That's right.
Okay, well, we'll take his word for it. And what are we going to see here at the mocap stage today?
So I'm going to try to capture all the stuff I don't want to hand animate, which is like preparing the food, handing it over to the delivery person walking to her vehicle. And so all of that I can capture today without having to hand animate it, which is going to help save me a lot of time.
And would you say that dad bods are back in style?
As you can tell, of course, ladies.
Is anyone angry at the moment? This is your chance.
I heard that you get someone on camera.
All right.
Okay.
So
Wait, I don't wanna hurt your pecs.
you're gonna really just like
actually push you?
Let's do it. Ready?
Yeah.
Count of three. 1, 2, 3. Action. All right. I think that works. So we can hype it up, but amazing. I felt the anger.
And Todd, do you think that your massive age difference from Paul gives you a bit of a disadvantage?
So with the mocap finished, the Supes have headed home to work on their sequences. But with the deadline fast approaching, let's check in and see how they're doing. Oh, the clock's been ticking down. I can see you're at home, working from home. What do you got to show for it?
So I created an asset already. It's this little alarm clock that I have for my opening shot.
So this feels like we're watching the scribbles in the notebook of a story's ideas, right? We are seeing all of the different controls, all of the pieces that go into animating. It's going to help you figure out where there's cameras missing, where you want to fill in the pieces.
Yeah, and even I've already started cleaning things up from this.
Also, would you mind showing me the clock that you're using? It's like a little wooden...
Oh yeah, it's mind-boggling.
Because I think you might be stalking me.
Holy smokes.
Are you
There it is.
stalking me?
I mean, let me take you into Unreal and I can show you what a fully lit render is looking like in all of its prettiness.
Oh, the cherry blossoms, that was the whole selling point. Oh, you really built out this environment a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Shit. Yep.
So
Oh, you're gonna crush Todd.
the other cool thing about the cherry blossoms is they actually land on the ground, which is great.
Oh, you got collision working.
It'll
They'll all come together.
one man and I have literally one more day to work. So it's like
Yeah.
the camera.
Yeah, just
You know, Friday morning.
Friday morning blitz.
How are you feeling, Todd?
I have mine in thirds, my scene in thirds, essentially. And the first third, which is like 16 or 17 shots or something.
Your first third is 17 shots? Oh my gosh. Okay.
And then I have the last third, like the mocap in there. I just have to do a little bit of cleanup. It's not too bad. The first part was the most sort of complicated. There's a lot of like handoffs and you can see all my cameras.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But yeah, she drives up, sort of power stops in, gets off, runs over. But unbeknownst to her, he's got, oh snap.
Whoa, that's a reveal right there.
Uh-oh.
And he's got like,
Oh.
explosives.
Is that an extra topping?
Yeah, that's the jalapeno popper. What?
I like that. I thought you'd say pepper bologna.
Pepper bologna, dude.
Oh wow, you have absolutely built out this this city here. How are you feeling about this like 2000s shaky cam style?
I watched some reference. The Bourne Ultimatum is like perfect for that, where there's a scooter chase scene in there, and they're on scooters. The slowest, most boring through town thing, but just having to call out all the shots and do setups for every one of these shots would just be so hilarious. All right, you're gonna drive about 40 feet over there. We're gonna get like 15 or 20 shots of you doing that. All you know, like this, and we're gonna be over your shoulder. You're gonna be this. You gotta look this way.
of just getting like plate glass coverage of all the stuff.
Sorry, Mia, why are you in a mocap suit?
Well, I just thought maybe we needed some more footage, or I also wanted to show what the suit should look like on. How are we feeling,
more.
Todd, while I'm here?
Great.
Yeah?
Yeah. So when you say one of these two is clearly ahead of the other, who do you think is ahead of the other?
I think that Todd's got full animation on his characters. He's got cameras already ready to go. He's just working out how to get some assets figured out in this thing.
But I'm going to say that Paul's style is very different. He went to the most basic of blocking, but then he wanted to make sure his environment was in order and plussed and lit and gorgeous. And oh, by the way, I need some cherries on top. I'm literally sprinkling flowers on top of my environment. And then he's saving his, let's make the shots, awesome for the last minute. It's like, honestly, two opposite approaches.
I think it's exactly what we saw in the planning stages, which is that Todd has his systematic approach. He's really thinking about the story. He's really thinking about the film language of it. Paul's coming in thinking of every frame as a piece of art, and he's working through it that way, where he's got these still characters kind of blocked out, and he's got some of those looks really dialed in early on. All right, it's Friday. Our two supervisors have been working hard all week, and we are excited to see what they've pulled out of their asses. Probably can't say that. It's time for the reveal. It's Friday. Sorry, let's just go over the top. Okay. Artist versus Deadline, day 5, and we're ready for the reveal. Here we can see two supervisors trying to get the renders out. Well, let's see if we can get a little closer.
I'm over-caffeinated. I'm short on sleep. I just need to plate this sucker, put on the secret sauce, and send it.
How's it going, Todd? Oh, final touches, only 20 seconds remaining. Are you feeling the pressure? Are you feeling the pressure?
I am now. I mean, I was up until like 5 in the morning. So, yeah. Devastating.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, final pieces, 1. Hands off, hands off. That is the deadline.
Spaghetti Western is really stressing me out.
An amazing week. I'm gonna take these renders, I'm gonna put them into the screening room. Well done, gentlemen.
I always will admire Todd. Todd's always been a role model for me. Literally helped me get to where I am today by showing me things with animation, by giving me opportunities.
Yeah, I love Paul. He's great. He's funny and super talented. He always told me, he said he wanted to get to the place where he was supervising a show and sort of rise up through his skill sets to get there, and he's doing it, and it's super awesome.
All right, we did it. Get ready for the good, the bad, the delivery. Action.
Oh man, you had the countdown clock? I should steal yours.
You should, but you don't know how to make assets.
That's true. Ooh.
Do you know how to read?
Dynamite, bro?
You know what? I don't know how to spell good. He's a delivery guy.
Oh,
He's
nice.
got this. And he's
Dynamite rolls.
Dynamite. So, just iconic Western shot after iconic Western shot. Here we go.
We got some very pretty cherry blossoms there, dude.
All of them.
You've used all of them.
All the blossoms. The trees, that's why the trees are empty at the end.
Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? I want the food. Oh, shit.
Didn't make it. I don't like happy endings.
That's definitely delivery service gone wrong right
Yeah.
there. That's cool, man. That was awesome.
You know.
It was a very beautiful setup.
You know, it's westerny. It's hard to pull off a western in a Asian-inspired.
in the temple area.
Yeah, that was one of my things. Like, how do I do like a standoff?
Right.
You know, when it's a bomb defusing, and so that was my solution, I guess. Anyone that's knows anything about western is gonna like, oh yeah, those are western kind of camera angles and shots. I think, like I said before, it was like trying to fit those western motifs into a food delivery service, because I really wanted the iconic like at camera, like the gun, foreshortened arm, you know. And I'm like, where can I find that? I'm like, oh, when he goes to pick up the bag, you know, it's like a little like callback to that super tight close-ups on the eyes. I thought, or one of my favorite motifs. I was like, what about the holstered gun on the side? That's why I went with the bag. Like the bag was the gun, basically.
Yeah.
Of the show.
That works.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah, you know.
For a few days worth of work.
For a week's time.
Nice.
Yeah.
And now I'd like to present to you special delivery. That's what I call it. Enjoy. Hit it. Look at that cyberpunk district, bro. Getting a little food delivery. Look at that pizza box.
What? You made that, bro? Dude, he just put
Uh-oh.
a bomb in there.
That's not a topping.
10 minutes.
Get going. I don't think that guy works there.
No. Oh, shit.
Oof.
She looked excited to do her job, though.
Yeah, so coming up, what I didn't have time for was to add a bunch of traffic that she has to weave in and out of. So you'll see her driving on empty streets like a drunk person. But imagine a bunch of people and or cars
I'm imagining.
zipping through and getting in her way.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. And then she checks her time to make sure she's gonna make it. And then we check to see that the timer in the pizza box is just behind her time. And then this is a super hungry guy.
I've seen that guy.
Yeah. He's like, I want to take my pizza upstairs. Whew, just made it.
Uh-oh.
What? What do you got there? I didn't order this.
Classic. She's gonna defuse it?
She's gonna try.
Nice. So she's
It's stuck to the cheese though. She can't get it off.
She's also.
And she's like, later.
What?
That's it.
Whoa.
Cyberpunk.
Dude, I love that she gave an attempt to defuse the bomb.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
I mean,
I slept at a Motel 6 last night.
most food delivery people can defuse bombs, right? In cyberpunk land.
Yeah, that's true.
It could be actually a lot more shaky, but as I was doing it, I was like, that's probably shaky enough. And then as I watch it back as an edit, I'm like, no, I could have times it by 3 or something.
My favorite part was the murder.
The murder? You like the murder part?
Yeah, that was my favorite. It's a good camera, depth of field. Did you do that depth of field there?
I did.
Wow. I mean, this is great. All the camera stuff going behind her, all the different little camera angles attached to her, down low. I think that definitely hits the genre on the head for sure.
I originally had an idea where when that explosion goes off, I was going to go to like a close-up of slow motion, the bomb, like the pizza box opens and the bomb kind of comes out on a pizza slice.
Yes.
And when it explodes, then she sort of ducks and then she looks back and like the dude's got pizza all over him. But I thought I'd sort of undercut the drama a bit. Ooh! Yeah, I am very happy that that's all over. I mean, I liked how it turned out. It's a fun, challenge for sure. But yeah, I'm glad it's over.
Aced it. Crushed it. Aced it. Out of the park. You know, baby. I still hate spaghetti westerns. Yeah.
Well, that was incredible. I can't believe what they pulled off in less than a week. That deadline prevented them from really taking anything but their first idea, and that first idea had to be gold. There wasn't the time to noodle and create and try something and throw it away and pick up something else. Once they had their idea locked in, the deadline put that pressure on them.
They had a beautiful environment, but they weren't able to populate the streets They weren't able to populate the cafes, the tables. That's purely the deadline looming over them. They just didn't have the time to populate that world.
These guys both did amazing, but for me it goes to Paul. He built all his own assets. He still had the tech issues, but he solved them himself. And he said he was going to bring beauty, and I think he brought that.
I still got to go with Todd. I feel like Todd nailed the genre. I feel like I felt the flow of the story. I felt the snappiness of the edit. And, I wanted to check out that movie. I wanted to feel like I wanted to go visit that and see more of that story. So for me, I just gotta give hats off to Todd.
Well, it's not up to us. Get in the comments and let us know who you think met the creative challenge better with their scene.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you on the next episode of Artists vs. Deadline.
Yo, what's up, T?
Hey, you're still editing that project, but I got all the traffic done.
You overachiever.
So just squeeze it in there. So
Look, the edit is locked. There's not really much I can do except maybe put it in the closing credits.
yeah, that'd be cool. And then everyone can end on my piece.